So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Robert, if this is your first time tuning in. So today we're going to be talking about one of the most, purchased, inexpensive trail cameras on the market today. Everything will be linked down below for anyone who is interested in checking it out, seeing pictures, reading specs, or purchasing. I'll link it all down below as well. Real quickly, if you guys need any drone services, for those of y'all who don't know, I actually do have a business, an Airbnb business, and we have a lot of drones that we use for our business. So we're going to start expanding and offering our services to other businesses. Any realtors needing some land videos for their marketing or for their listings, give us a message. What we do is we really do specialize in land. That's what this business really does, is glamping. Anyone who needs roof inspections, needing a flyover, maybe check out a roof. Anyone looking to purchase land, needing some videos on what type of land you're purchasing, some more in-depth shots, videos, pictures, whatever you need. Again, mainly targeting land, but we can do other things as well. If you want to see any of our videos, you can go to our TikToks, Facebook, all that stuff, all under the same name, Geodomes of South Texas. Just wanted to mention that we are going to be branching out and offering those services to others who need a drone for their marketing or for their listings, especially for you guys, especially for you realtors out there. So again, the first one we're going to talk about today is going to be the Muddy. It's a Muddy camera. They used to be about $25, $29, under $30. With inflation a little bit, they're probably a little bit over $30, more than likely. I haven't had to buy any in a minute, but that's where they were at last time I bought them, right under $30. But yeah, so the Muddy trail cameras, again, all these will be linked down below. These things have been just robust little freaking cameras that actually take very good, high quality photos. For the price point, I was very surprised with the clarity on these cameras. These cameras compete with a lot more expensive trail cameras on the market. And I'm, again, not sponsored by this company, by Muddy at all. But they really compete with some higher quality cameras. I have cameras that cost over $100, $150, and these still compete with it, again, for 30 bucks. I was actually really blown away with it. This is the newer version, the one that has like all these little tree designs on it, and then I have the older version too. This one was a little bit of an upgrade as far as clarity. They said they're the same thing, but it looked like the clarity was better on this one for whatever reason. So again, these are performing very, very well for me. So I will put some videos or pictures of the pictures that I've been getting off of this camera, so that way you guys can see for yourself. I'll kind of put them in a little square on the screen. But yeah, as far as that's the first thing I had to talk about was the clarity on these things. Very good for the price range. I used to buy those Tasco little cameras that are in the same price range as these back then, and the camera quality was very poor when you compare it to something like this. If you were to put this camera together with like a Tasco or any other brand, Tasco is the one that comes to mind because those are ones I was buying when I first started buying property. The Tascos and these look like a $300 camera compared to like a $10 camera. Like, it was a drastic difference. But aside from just the camera quality, how do they do on batteries? They actually last a very, very long time on batteries, and they only run on 8. There are cameras that run on 16. These run on 8, and there are some that also run on 6, but these run on 8, and they last months. They last months. Even on video mode, I can still get quite a few months out of the batteries, depending on what type of batteries I put in here as well. I have been buying high quality rechargeable batteries, and I get about an extra month usage out of them, versus with cheaper rechargeable batteries, I'll get about a month less. So again, it's up to you, depending on what you want to do, but just to kind of give you my experience with them. Now, how is the setup with it? The setup was pretty easy. There are other cameras on the market. I have some other videos on my channel, but there are other cameras on the market that are just easier, simpler to set up, but they are at a higher price point, probably 3 or 4 times the price of this one. So to keep it in the same category for cameras around this price range, it's pretty simple to set up. There are some quick sets, so you can just toggle up or down. And there are 3 presets, so you can kind of just set up if you don't want to be going through the whole hassle of having to figure out how to navigate this thing. But overall, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward in my opinion. And I'm not super tech savvy either, but if you have general understanding of how to work a phone, more than likely you can probably work this thing as well. How has it held up to the elements? This one actually has been up. This one, funny story, I kind of forgot about this one. I had this one by water, and I had it pretty much all year round, and I didn't even realize that it was still there. I had forgotten about it. Sometimes I like to take them down after the season, but I actually forgot about this guy, and it was still taking pictures for about 6 months without me going over there and messing with it at all, because again, I forgot about it. So that just kind of, it's a little testimonial to it, and it still looks freaking brand new, guys. Like, it does not look like it's been out there for a year at all. Still looks like day one when I bought it. It doesn't feel like it's super heavy plastic, but now that I've left it out there for a year and it has no fading, no broken glasses on it or windows or anything on it, I'm like, wow, it's actually built pretty well. And we have a lot of birds that like to peck at our trail cameras here, and I don't see any damage to it. So I'm pretty sure they tried to peck at this one as well. I'm pretty sure. So the only other thing that I would say about these is that they are very picky and finicky with what type of SD cards you put in here. So that's the only thing you're going to have to kind of watch out for. There's 2 that particularly work very well with these. I cannot remember them off the top of my head, but they are the little blue ones by SanDisk, and there's the black one by SanDisk as well. I don't remember what specifics on the SD card. I'll have to look at them, but those are the ones that work the best. I've bought the ONN models on. They didn't want to work on these for whatever reason. They will work on another muddy Camry that I have, but for whatever reason they didn't want to work on this one. So it is a little bit finicky with SD cards. That's the only thing I would say is when you buy the SD card, if you are gonna just sit and wait on them and then wait till the season starts, I would actually try it, make sure it works first with the camera before you wait till the last minute to go set up your camera and you find out it doesn't work, and then it's probably too late to return the SD card because it's more than 30 days or whatever, right? So that's the only thing I would recommend, is make sure that the SD cards do work with this camera, because it is a little bit finicky. Now, other than that, it's been a good camera. Again, it takes very good, high quality photos. I'll take the little finicky SD card stuff for very good, high quality photos at a very cheap, inexpensive price point for a trail camera. This is actually a really good trail camera, really good looking trail camera as well for that price range. Usually a lot of them in this price range look very, very basic. This one has a little bit of design. It kind of blends in with the landscape, the trees. So for that reason, I kind of like it. I mean, it has a good look to it. I don't actually mount them to trees. I will leave down below in the description what I use to mount these on. I use these little threads. And again, I'll leave the whole kit down below in the description. But how I mount them is usually up high and looking down, so that way I can kind of keep an eye on the animals without spooking them. Sometimes, you know, the deer, it's their environment. They know what's been there every single day. This is their home. So if I have a camera right here, usually for the next couple days, you get starstruck deer like, oh, what's that new thing right there? Again, this is their home. It's like somebody coming into your living room and putting a big old freaking camera on the table. You're gonna notice it, right? So that's why I put mine up high, and I usually don't get any spooked deer that way as well. They don't seem to notice it. Every now and again you'll get a smart buck that will notice it, but most of them don't. So that's how I kind of set this thing up. Again, I'm really happy with these little $30 cameras, man. Like, I really cannot say nothing bad. And they looks really, really good still to this day. And it's been a year out in the elements. So I hope this review kind of helped you make a decision for this coming up season. It's right around the corner, within less than a month. We're about a month we should be starting. So yeah, good luck to you guys out there. And if you like this video, definitely consider subscribing. Definitely like and share. And yeah, We'll see you guys in the next one. Be careful, be good, take care, and God bless. See you guys later. Bye-bye.